Welcome to Out of the Box. And today we're looking at Smash Up. What were we thinking? This is a new expansion to this is the 10th expansion. Holy cow. The 10th expansion we now bring to you and celebrate achieving 50 factions. 50 factions. Wow. Just to give you an idea, because I have the Smash Up Big Geeky Box right here in front of me. There's everything, not including what were we thinking in all of its glory right there. As well as madness cards, bases, treasures, and monsters. And a little thingy that I have all my victory point counters in. And to think, this adds 4 more. So let's find out what's in the box. By the way, what factions is this at? Grannies, Explorers, Teddy Bears, and Rock Stars. Yes, as in, hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. I can't believe we're up to 10 expansions. It honestly just seems like yesterday we were still with 3 or 4. Of course, comes with the obligatory punch-out card of victory counters. Probably not going to need those, considering I've got a thing full of them. And every expansion has come with the dividers, so that way you can sort out your faction cards. Well, it may not necessarily. Is the faction actually called just Grannies straight up? Grannies? Yep. Grannies, Explorers, Rock Stars, and Teddy Bears. But you know, AEG, you know, you could do puppets, anthropomorphic turtles, maybe, anthropomorphic reptiles. This plastic is always a pain in the rear end to open. They've even got a strip on here this time. They put a plastic strip on these and I still can't get it open. Here we go. Here we go. So, Grandma is look at the top card of your deck, place it at the top or bottom. It's like Magic the Gathering scrying. But we can look at all these. We're just gonna look at we're gonna look at the big one that's in every deck. The big granny is the matriarch. Talent, reveal the bottom 2 cards of your deck. Draw any minions revealed and discard the rest. So it's a deck manipulation faction, which is pretty badass. The grandma manipulates your deck. Grandma manipulates your deck. We're going to see what the Explorers is all about here. By looking at the big Explorer, of course. Looks like this may be a base manipulation. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, this is all about bases. Like, quite literally. The big Explorer is called Idaho Smith because Indiana Jones is a copyright. You may play the top base of the base deck and move this minion to any number of your other minions. Let me try it again. You may play the top base of the base deck and move this minion and any number of your other minions from here to there. So you get an extra base. That's kind of cool. That's actually really cool. And then we've got the Rock Stars. Are you kidding? The big guy in the Rock Stars is the Monarch, because I guess you couldn't call him the King. Talent, search your deck and or discard pile for a groupie, reveal it, place it in your hand, shuffle your deck if you searched it. Groupie is a minion that you get 5 of. That is pretty much, you get to play, you play one groupie, you get to play more groupies. So if you have a handful of groupies, you can play all 5 of them at once and get 10 power, boom, right there. Teddy bears. This one scares the bejesus out of me. Because it's like teddy bears. Not a faction you really expect to... it's not a faction that I would expect to be very brutal, but Kitty Cats was pretty ridiculous, so... 1, 3, 2, 2, 5. Sir Squeezes. Play up to 3 minions of power 3 or less, whose total power is 5 or less, as extra minions here. So you get to play up to 5 more power of minions, as long as the minions are all of each 3 or less power. This is ridiculous. This is silly. This is silly. And then here are the bases. The Explorers get the City of Gold and the Ancient Temple. The Grannies get the Retirement Community and Grandma's House. The Rockstars get Palooza and Lake Minnetonka. And the Bears get Under the Bed and Out in the Woods. So yeah, this looks like it's going to be one hell of a fun expansion, and it's going to look really good in. It's going to look really good mixed with some of the others. 50 factions. Wow. That is an achievement to definitely behold, because not many games can actually say, hey, we've got 50 unique and interesting groups in our game. In fact, I'm going to do a quick count here. Exactly 50 factions. I say kudos to AEG. Again, not many games can say, hey, we've got 50 unique groups with each with their own unique quirks, strengths, and weaknesses. But here we are. 50 factions, 100 bases, Everything from aliens to dinosaurs to cats to princesses, excuse me, to ninjas to Munchkin stuff. It's all right here. Here's to another 50. I got to fill this box up at some point. That's it for now. Take care. Peace.